feeling that right there. Mm, yeah. Yeah, I just dust the lens off, man. I just dust the lens off. Look, man, I came on here to let y'all know. Season six. Season six, man. The Kickback podcast. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like creating content and doing whatever, it's like you go through like, do you want to rebrand? Do you want to do this? But you always go back to the original format or the foundation where you started at. So if you build a good foundation, it don't matter what you do, you can always come back to it. And so I didn't came back to it. Um, yeah, I took a break. And I didn't really take a break. I think what I'm gonna do now, what I realize, and sometimes it takes me a little while to realize. Sometimes I have to you have to repeat. You know how you have to repeat something for somebody to understand. Eventually, I get it. So eventually, I get it. What I've been doing is I've been going hard as far as podcasting, like all year, all year, not taking no breaks, not taking no time off. It's just been like 24/7, 12 months has been like a straight grind. And I realized that you can't really do that. You can't really do that in anything you do. Just like if you have a job, sometimes you take a vacation. You have to take a vacation because you don't want to get burnt out. And I think what I realized, because I love podcasting so much, so what I was doing, I was just doing it consistently all year, no breaks, just all gas. And I did that for like 3 years straight. And then, I took a little break within that year, next year, and then I did that. And that's what I've been doing. But I think now what I'm going to do is just, go hard, maybe 7 months out the year and take that break and just refresh, regroup, rebrand, see what I could tweak, and then come back again. Like a TV series. A TV series, you're not gonna watch the TV series all year. No, it's gonna be for maybe like 3 months, and then after that, they take a break. Then they come back the next year or whatever. I like to be consistent though. That's the thing. So I have something as far as to be consistent when I do take a break. It might not be um 45 minutes to an hour and a half plus stream episode, if you want to call it. It might be like a quick, like 10, 15 minutes, whatever's cracking right now at the moment. If something's hot, you know what I'm saying? If something's going on very important and it's something for me to speak on, then I will speak on that. I would drop like a quick snippet, drop some clips and stuff like that. So I mean, yeah, man, I'm back in the game. I'm back. We finna see what's cracking. We're gonna have us a good time. It feels good to put the headphones back on. I think I took like a 4 month break, but I've been like golfing, I've been gardening. So if you follow my page or whatever, I've been posting clips of that. You've been seeing me like my journey through my golfing stage. My dog is going crazy in the background. My dog is going crazy in the background right now. I think it's somebody, around this time in the evening when the sun goes down in my neighborhood, you have families out there walking, you have kids playing, people walking a dog. That's the type of neighborhood I live in. And my dog is the type of dog that if he sees you walking by, he's gonna bark his ass off. And that's what he's doing. Unfortunately, he's barking his ass off. Let me see if I can get somebody to freaking close the window. What's this? What's this email from? Whatchamacallit? Referral link. You feeling I ain't doing that. But yeah, man, it feels good to clean the lens off, man. Dust it off, man. We back. We cracking. Um, but as I return, as I come back, it's gonna be a lot of solo dolo. You know what I'm saying? You see me with the guest and all that. It's gonna be a lot of solo. Hold on. Drizzy. Yo, Drizzy, chill. The hell you doing? And sometimes my dog gets like anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes my dog gets anxiety, so he goes crazy sometime or whatever. But It's gonna be like a lot of solo action going on. It's gonna be just me talking. It's gonna be me on the stream doing my thing, and eventually, yeah, I will have guests. I will chop it up with some people. I met a lot of people. Um, we had in Texas, we had a Southeast Texas Visionary Award ceremony. It was like the first one. This was like something rare, first time in the area. It was award show for people that music directors, film directors, editors, podcasters, influencers. Um, when what's that other thing when they honor people with the accomplishments or something like that. But it was very special. It was spectacular. It was phenomenal to attend. And I came away with an award. I came away with a best actor. So that was kind of dope, you know what I'm saying? That was a proud moment. I didn't get best podcast, but I really wanted that so bad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wanted that award so bad. And I'm gonna be true to you. It was really that moment of me not getting it, saying like, yeah, I'm finna push the ball. Yeah, I'm finna get things cracking or whatever. I was kind of waiting to like fall, but I was like, let me get things cracking because I know one thing as far as podcasters, and I've been in the game for a while, but it's hard to do. Um, it's hard to do a podcast. It's hard to do something like solo, like because usually when you see people on podcasts, they're with somebody, so they can have the conversation. They can keep the conversation going. It's good to have somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bounce back and forth. The energy is good. What I learned is I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. That's why I call myself the popular introvert. I'm a real introvert, man. I don't need nobody. I could get on here. I could talk for an hour or two. You know, very structured. I think God blessed me with that. My dog is going crazy, bro. Like seems like he waits till I get on the microphone and hit record and live for him to start barking and doing his thing or whatever. I tried to let him in here one time, and all he was doing was just barking at me. And I had to kick him out during the stream. But yes, let me get back to the thing. But yes, I attended that event Sunday, and it was dope. It was special. Like I said, I won Best Actor, which was pretty cool. That was pretty dope. I was nominated for 4 awards, and I came back with one for sure. I really want a couple of them, dog. You know what I'm saying? I really want to have my Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying, holding the awards like that, like a baby and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Effort, consistency, and commitment can get me that, no doubt. It's going to be a hell of a grind or whatever. One thing for content creators out there, whatever you do, musicians, artists, whatever, is do not be afraid to post and post often. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to post and post often. I know people be like, man, you post all the time on IG or you post all the time on TikTok and Facebook or something like that, man. Don't worry about that because you're on a mission. You're trying to be seen. And to be honest with you, the people who they like, the people who they support, 9 times out of 10, they're posting just like you. You know what I'm saying? They're posting just like you're posting. They just don't rock with you because that's usually how it happens in your area or in your city. You know, you don't get the support like you want to, and that's why these awards were so special because it was support from the city. It was motivation for whatever you do to keep doing it because people out there are seeing it. So that was very cool. That was very chill. Um, I wanted to have like a nice little drink doing that thing or whatever, but I was just so nervous, man. You know, it was the first time or whatever. I wasn't nervous of winning. It was just a whole. It was like a. It wasn't an anxiety thing. It was just something like, you know what I'm saying? It was like this the first time, his first experience. Um, so I kind of wanted to be sober through it. I didn't want to be, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be had a buzz and all that. But next year, yeah. I can't wait till next year, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait to attend that again. And then be honest with you, I'm excited about the grind, about the work that I'm about to put in. Cause like I said, I've like since February, bro, I've been golfing, which I love. Um, I just picked up gardening, which is pretty dope. It's pretty dope growing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially from a seed. You know, when you get a plant, when you go to Home Depot, Lowe's, all these other places, you know what I'm saying? The plant is already like maybe like a couple months. It's already a couple months old or whatever. So you can kind of repot it. But growing it from the ground, growing it from the seed is special because, you know what I'm saying, you gotta wait. And then all of a sudden, without a clue, you look and like, damn, look, it sprouted. So that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm experiencing right now. But it's time to add this into the forefront as far as podcasting, bro. As far as streaming. So that's where we at. That's what we gonna do. This is like an intro to season 6, the Kickback podcast. We gonna have a good time, bro. Um, one thing for sure is anything that you do, whatever it is gonna get watered down. There's been a lot of bad podcasters out there on the mic that's been doing some wild takes to get notice and get shares and all that. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm not doing no wild takes. I'm not finna do no something so you can share the post and be like, look what he's talking about. Oh hell no, take his mic. No, I'm not finna do all that, bro. I'm not clout chasing. I'm not doing none of that. So it's just gonna be me specifically, my opinion about whatever the case may be. I think I'm gonna have to get my phone back cracking though. The phone line. I think the phone line is down. It ain't been used, so I probably gotta get another number. But that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is rebooting up. So this is what it is, man. This is what it is now, dog. You know what I'm saying? Show comments on stage. Let me see. It's a lot of things that's changed as far as um okay. Why did they have that off? It's a lot of things that changed on this streaming service, you know what I'm saying? That in 4 months. Every time I take a break and come back, they always change something and make it different, which is kind of cool because they trying to grow, which um which is dope, and that's what you want. So I'm still kind of like knocking the dust off, just trying to see like as far as like what they changed on this shit. But everything seems cool though. Everything seems crisp. Everything seems like clean and clear and all that. So there's been a lot of things that I missed that we got to talk about for sure. You know, and we gonna get to that. No doubt we're gonna get to that. Also, I'm streaming Friday too. So 7:30 p.m. I'm streaming live. I got the homie who actually set up the Southeast Texas Visionary Awards. We gonna chop it up with him. We gonna see what inspired him and you know what made him do all this because he came out the pocket. You know, great venue, awards, best. You know what I'm saying? Genres. You know, you had country, you had what was that? Man, you had all kind of people singing, dude. It wasn't just like rap and R&B, man. You had people doing all kind of stuff, man. Which was kind of cool, man. I mean, I thought it was dope. I thought it was better than BET Awards. I was gonna for sure thought it was better than that. But oh man, it feels good. Like I said, it feels good to put the headphones on. But yeah, we're gonna talk about some dope stuff, man. one thing for sure, I know I'm not gonna talk about is relationships. I am not going on that subject. I'm not going that direction. We are leaving that direction alone. Y'all can talk about that if y'all want to. I'm not talking about that on the platform. Whatever you do in your relationship that is working fine, hey, do it. I'm not finna critique it, and I'm not finna talk about it. I'm gonna mind my business when it comes to that particular topic. But everything else, bro, we gonna chop it up. We go chop it up or whatever. It's gonna be very cool. It's gonna be very dope. Um, I didn't want to get on here too long or whatever, but I just want to just give y'all a little hint. Not a hint because I'm telling y'all, but I just want to let the people know, whoever sees this, that we back rocking. We back rolling. If you're on YouTube, if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on Twitch, and if you're on Facebook, we rocking out on those platforms, okay? All right. So y'all could be on them platforms. You could comment. You could do whatever. You could share it if you want to, or not. It's all good. But we back on the microphone and we got something to say, though. It's very cool, dog. It's a very dope moment. Like I said, I had to clean the lens, man. I had to dust the lens off and get the shit back. You know what I'm saying? Rocking out and stuff. So, you still got Pac. You still got all these other people in the background and stuff and shit. Shout out to Nip. But yeah, that's what it is, man. I'm finna get out of here. I will see y'all Friday, 7:30. We back again. Salute.